we're back. Sorry for not getting on Tuesday. We've been busy.
Any other business to attend to?
Finish the speed run. It's taking a lot longer than I thought.
You have a decidedly noble air about
Hopefully
you. It
today
suits you.
we can finish this out. I will have to pause in the middle because I have to go into work for a couple hours. But we'll see if we can't finish this today. We'll jump right in. Why is nothing?
Wrong.
Huh?
Something's wrong.
I don't know if this is unlocked yet. That's the old quarters. I didn't realize it told you how many keys were in each area. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Not that we need to do that right now, but
It'd be fun to go look for 'em.
we can do other like do a different game or whatever after we do this speed run and try to find literally everything
Yeah.
possible if you want.
Yeah.
I just thought it would be fun to try to quickly beat the game as quickly as possible. Okay, so and we have what, like 7 hours in this game already for
Yeah.
this speed run?
Yeah.
Now your iPad's actually better than mine. Because it won't even let me.
There are 7 gnomes in Miss Peak.
Dang.
There's one more.
No, we've only found one. There is 6 more. Okay, so where were we? We need 8 more followers.
How much money do you guys have all together?
There's a gnome over here, I believe.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I see him. Might be like up here.
You do not see him. And stay out of my camera, please. Or you need to go get on a shirt.
Sorry.
Okay? And I'm not trying to be mean. I was just trying to protect you. Okay? Alright, so that one doesn't have anything. That one I think just has the door. Wait. So we got Bored to Death, which is that one where we have to find them the book and then they get supernatural power. That one says prove how evil you are. We're not doing that. What you think?
Yeah. Let's just do the.
Isn't that one evil too? Where we find them in the book?
I don't think so. I do know we by following it.
Could go get a escaped. Oh, it doesn't give anything though, does it?
We're owned by a real adventurer.
Chunk.
So, you know our goods are good.
Forgot where he was at.
He's up at his house now, I think.
Thank you for finding so many of my little ones. If only I could stand to be around them. It's getting worse out there. I've stopped going out. But we are making good progress. Here.
Harley Quinn makeup.
The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs, I believe. Why not have a look? There's new makeup available if you want to make yourself prettier.
Is that gonna make people hate me though?
I have no idea.
Because it doesn't really matter, does it? It's kind of creepy.
It's kind of cool though.
Whatever you feel comfortable in.
Now even yours loads faster. Like your thing is faster.
Welcome to...
We didn't need those things.
I know. He just gave me makeup for whatever reason. It's just, I hate that they do the same thing for the door. Too bad we can't go there. So I guess the book?
Yeah.
It's the only one that I can see that isn't evil. Ooh, I just got more money. Should we go buy a little bit more places real quick?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Just a minute. Okay. Is it here that we sell places? We have enough to buy this? No. 60. Or we can hold out and buy that here in a minute,
Yeah, let's do that.
because that'll get us some cash flow.
You said this cemetery would be loads of fun, and now it's obvious you were talking bollocks.
Well, I'm not getting it. Have Livy here get it. Ah, genius. Problem solved.
Now, the thing is, the book is in Millfields.
Our mum's got it. She always said she'd take it to her grave.
Which she did.
You'll have that book over my dead body, she used to say.
Which was eerily prescient.
So all you have to do is dig it up.
Welcome.
There it is. Fast travel here?
Yep.
So I don't see how we can fast travel over here. Still says you haven't opened any chests.
Any other business?
Daddy. What is this thing's
20.
name?
Oh, did you see that? Fast travel to where?
Mom, look at that thing's name. What should that be?
X. Yep,
Sorry.
it's okay, bud. You just gotta be more mindful of where you're at. Huh? I'll keep running.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate you.
Do we want to worry about the domes? Probably not. Since we'll do separate. Dude, come on. Did not know you could vault fences.
Not all of them either.
They're driving me nuts. Which one's barking? Oh, up here. Seriously? You look for that, and I'm gonna keep going. It must be down here. Somewhere. Oh, here's a key.
Spending all the years of your young life on a small farm in a backwater county has made you restless. Who knows what flight of fancy or idle daydream first sparked your desire for adventure? But once ignited, the flames of wanderlust could not be extinguished, not even by the water of looking at things in more realistic terms, and perhaps considering a career in excavation. Your parents tried to reason with you, but the protests of the old ring hollow in the ears of a strong-willed young farm boy or girl like you. And so now you stand at a crossroads. It's a nice one.
Watch out!
With newly painted signs.
Nicely done.
Towards the ominous ruin.
Mind the roses! We were just watered!
Ancient forest turn to page 4. To head north toward the snow-covered mountains. Turn to page
You really
156.
clobbered that one out!
You want to go south?
You're going to be... That one didn't give you much trouble. Good show! You really know your way around a fracas. Well, I haven't seen that kind of fighting since that hero rescued my son so many years ago. Twice. Perhaps you should keep that book. With your skills, it will be safer with you than in my grave. And it's a bit uncomfortable, frankly. Well, I suppose I'll get back in then. If you see my sons, tell them they'd better be back here by supper if they know what's good for them.
Ah, hello.
What?
Yeah, just a second. Sorry.
I am here for you.
That's not what I meant to do.
There's new makeup available if you want to make yourself prettier. Excellent choice of makeup.
We need to repair some of our buildings once we get some more money.
Not making any money on them.
Huh?
Are we not making any money on them?
They're down to 29% on the bright wool ones.
Okay.
Orange snorkel.
The dweller camps.
I think it's once they get down to 0, we start not making any money on them. Okay.
Okay.
You gotta back out.
What should we do?
Be bold. We'll just...
What if the page we open to is just the continuation of the previous page?
All right, if that happens, we'll flip back until we find the beginning of the section, but we'll do it boldly. Did you find the book in Mum's grave?
Which was early, and which we drove her to.
We've got it! Now, let's see what's in here. Ghost pantry. Must be where the snacks are kept. Ghost pants. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe a bit too interesting, at least to start with. What else?
Ghost party. Brilliant.
Right, let's have that then.
Now then. Necrus, Risius, Cordroy.
If I may say so, madam, you have succeeded most admirably in gaining a large measure of popular support among the locals. I believe this would be a good time to return to that
This is
rather
fantastic.
dreary home
Thank you.
that your new rebel acquaintances like to call home.
I reckon this is the wildest party I've ever been to. Although you could count the parties I've been to on one hand, and that hand would have 4 of its fingers cut off. So, what did you die of then, love?
Ah, hello.
The key is still there.
Ah, the rebel princess. I'm on my way to the castle to report to your brother, and to try to find...
I'm telling you, I downed 3 hollow men with 1 shot. It's true.
I've never trusted a soldier in my life. I'm not going to start now.
Will you tell her, Walter?
Hey, I'm not getting involved.
Look, there she is. Ask her yourself.
Oh, give it a rest.
Fine. I'll just stand here quietly then, shall I?
You know, for a princess, you're a pretty decent person. People out there are starting to believe in you.
I knew you two would get along in the end.
Thank you for taking an interest in my social life, but we have even bigger problems now.
Riva.
He's been bleeding the city dry for years now, but it's never been this bad. We decided it was time to hit back.
A small group of fighters managed to get into his mansion, but they never made it out.
I believe they're alive. You're going to help me find them.
Riva hosts some sort of fancy secret society party every week. We don't know what goes on, but we do know what the guests look like. It's the perfect chance to sneak in.
Here, you'll have to wear this.
Great. Where's my costume? What, I still can't come? What, even after the 3 hollow men story? Honestly, this is as bad as the army.
Now everyone out. I have a party to dress for.
I'll stay and make sure no one spies on you.
Everyone out.
You know, I'm starting to have serious doubts about our
So I need
relationship.
to change.
I knew I should have gone up to the castle with Swifty.
I just love how soldiers can come in and out of.
Did you see that? That person just jumped. See that dark spot on the wall there?
Logan claims enslaving Aurora
Jumped
is for the
that
good
high.
of all. Not so good for the Aurorans, though, is it? How's it going, then? All right.
Apparently your current spouse is this too, Eric. The hell's that shit?
It's a liar.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Ah, the full masquerade costume. Any lady wearing this would be both glamorous and anonymous. A man in it would probably be a bit cramped. There's a lady behind that mask. That's the only thing of which I can be certain.
Are you putting on a shirt? Oh, you're putting on more tattoos.
I was thinking about it. I don't have any more. I'll get both those.
What's the latest news?
Weaver doesn't do any work at all. He just shoots people and takes the money. Not even gas creamers did that.
Delivery.
My tummy hurts.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I took my medicine, right?
Yeah.
That might be why my stomach hurts slightly.
Repair all.
Huh?
Too bad there's not a repair all.
Right. Probably can buy this one now. I'm not gonna worry about ours. make anything off of the tattoos? Because, like, look at this.
Profit's 90, I think.
That one shows nothing.
I don't know.
Should we sell it?
Maybe.
Oh, we haven't bought it.
Oh. That's better.
Hello, viewer. Keep her all repaired up.
Okay. I think we can fast travel to Reaver's Manor.
Is it here?
It's the expensive place.
This place?
Yeah.
This is it, right?
Handsome.
Give me a little bit of boost.
Sorry.
Okay, Reels is all dressed up.
No, thank you.
That really does suit you. Brings out the color in your eyes. Shall we?
Brings out the color of my eyes.
Hey, look. Watch what I'm gonna get. What? I threw that thing. I'll show you.
Bit late, aren't you? You missed half the rituals and all the drinking. All we've got left is fizzy pop.
We apologize.
Oh, yeah? Well, just give me the password and we'll forget all about it, all right?
The password?
No, I'm just pulling your leg. Come on in. Master Reeve will be happy to have a few more conscious people around for the final ceremony. I wasn't kidding about the fizzy pop, though. These lightweights drank the lot. There's probably some cooking sherry left in the kitchen if you're desperate. Nah, don't blame you. Never touched the stuff myself, well, except in the mornings. I can sort you out a nice orgy later on, should the mood take you. What do you say?
Just keep walking, you strange little man.
Of course, you'll have to pardon me, miss. I do have a habit of spouting the odd vulgarity. Master Weaver has often brought out his whip to rectify that very flaw with my character. Oh, the wee and the wee. It's just this way. Oh, you'll have such fun. Not drinks and orgies fun, you know, but it'll be a real laugh, I'm sure. Now, there are some ground rules. Master Reaver insists that nobody carries weapons into the ballroom. There have been some accidents.
I'm afraid I need to keep mine. I'm here to find some friends.
Oh, you're the brave, noble rebels. Why didn't you say so? I'm an oppressed proletarian myself, you know.
We're practically comrades. If you just go through these doors, you can sneak past the party and rescue your fellow revolutionaries.
There's one of my men. Kid, are you all right?
Get out, now!
Where are the others?
All dead. Reaver knew you'd come. He's been waiting for you.
What?
I'll get him out.
My! More busy little bees here to steal Reaver's honey. So industrious, so committed, so bloody annoying. When will you people learn to enjoy life?
I'll enjoy killing you. Does that count?
Oh, you're just full of spunk, aren't you? A true heroine. You must be lightning under the bedsheets. And now, as promised, the evening's pièce de la résistance. Another piece of the resistance. Voila.
Eric, why didn't you jump up there?
Do try to put on a good show for my guests, won't you?
Show? You expect us to entertain you?
But of course. It's just a game, my little sweet. The Wheel of Misfortune. It's rather simple. I spin, you die, we watch. Really, it's a riot. Why, no less than the most unsightly, most obnoxious creatures ever to contaminate this world. Super. You will laugh, you will cry, you will have your sinews gnawed upon. Bring out the hobs!
Is it just me, or do they feel squishy when you hit them?
Dear me! I hope there are no miners in the audience. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
These ugly things are tougher than they look.
He died doing what he loved. Entertaining rich people! A good hit for the valiant rebel there! Ooh, that hob's going to be stiff in the morning. Well, stiffer than usual. You can say what you like about hobs, but you can't dispute their dressing. So bold, so original, so fashion-forward. That hob is getting a little bit frustrated now. That hob is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. Oh, that hob doesn't know what day it is. Then again, it probably never did. Poor thing. If anyone would like to donate to my new hob charity, I'll arrange a funeral for the little mite. Organ is flushing.
I wounded one.
Oh, it looks like one of our brave rebels is taking a thrashing from someone half their size.
One almost feels sorry for those repugnant beasts. Then one shrugs and waits for the next piece of carnage.
Reaver's worse than I thought. What kind of mind dreams up something like this?
Like the tales of my greatest conquests, the wheel simply demands to be spun. What delicious fate will it deliver this time?
Alright, let's try to skip it.
Ah, it's just not a real party without the elegant shuffles of these gentlemen, so hallowed and yet so hollow.
I don't want to watch all this shit.
Come on. The sooner we make our way through this sick game, the sooner we'll get our chance to kill Reaver.
Let the tearing of limbs commence! Chop, chop!
I'm not used to fighting the dead.
What a wonderful spectacle this is turning out to be, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to tell your grandchildren you were here.
How can these things even walk?
We've been advised not to call them zombies. The Hollow Man Anti-Defamation League is getting stronger all the time. You should have bought some of Hatch's Undead Insurance, guaranteed to pay out in the event of a zombie apocalypse. Thank you. What a hit! That must have made the old timer feel a few centuries younger.
If only I could shoot Reaver from here. There better not be any more rounds after this. I'm gonna kill Reaver if I survive this first.
Ah, the satisfying sound of a corpse being thoroughly thrashed. Don't you love it? It may have been struck, but it will never stop. Unless, of course, it's struck a few more times and falls over. It's a Hollow Man massacre! That corpse is taking one hell of a beating. Do dead men feel pain? You might want to ask that fella. Oh, what a shame! Cut down in the prime of death.
What a heartbreaking performance! The poetry of life and death was unmistakable, and you had to spoil it all by not dying.
I'd read about Hollow Men before, but I'm not sure I ever believed in them. This better end soon.
Oh, wheel, let your exquisite circumference regale us with violent thrills. Ah, yes, I paid these bloodthirsty mercenaries out of my own pocket. With gold I took from the people, but still, they'd better not disappoint.
Mercenaries. Finally, something I know how to fight.
Their literacy may be lacking, but they do have a way with swords. Away we go!
he isn't suffering anymore.
Gonna set me on fire!
The life of a mercenary is a short and brutish one, and it was his first day as well. Fight back, you wimps! It's all right, folks. We'll send his payment to his widow, won't we, Reaver? Oh, he should have blocked that, but he didn't. You're rubbish. Don't think he'll be able to walk straight for a week after that hit. Oh dear, give me a moment. It feels like a death in the family. Okay, next one. Come on, honestly. Today's mercenaries are just in it for the money.
You may think you're winning, but really I've got you right where I want you.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
Well, that's one way to earn your wages.
As it happens, I was bending the truth about having paid them. It was strictly a no-kill, no-deal arrangement, so you saved me a small fortune. Bravo!
I've seen terrible things in my time, but never so much death. Reaver's gonna pay for this. Enough games, Reaver!
Oh, but they're such fun, and my guests do so enjoy fun. Time for another spin. Oh, now, this is a very special round. Wait till you see what treasures I have in store for you next.
What now? We can't keep fighting forever.
I met these delightful creatures in a rather inhospitable land, far from the turgid green of Albion. I do love to bring two cultures together and see which one dies first.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Sand Furies!
I'm getting enough targets.
Oh, you should have done that acrobat thing you do. You're just making them more angry, you know. Oh, such a shame. Back to the sands with her. These sand ladies are tough. It'll take more than that to bury one. It should be a crime to kill such a graceful creature. Somebody please arrest that rebel. Oh, the Sand Fury couldn't get out of the way in time. Oh, that's a real shame. She could not pirouette away in time. How tragic. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen. I think she's all right. And I think she's a she. It's so hard to tell.
Wasn't that utterly enthralling? Of course, you should be ashamed of yourselves, treating foreign visitors in such an unsociable manner. Oh, well.
I've really had enough of this.
You holier-than-thou idealists, always thinking in the simplest, most binary of ways. But I quite agree. This game grows tiresome, and my guests, they grow restless.
No need to get restless, sweetheart. Barry Hatch is here to take care of you. Fancy a quick jig? Oh, you're a rough one, ain't you? But I like that in a woman. You're just... What? Wait, hey, Reaver! Help! No!
Oh, dear. Do you brutes have any idea how hard it is to find good staff? Still, one might as well enjoy the show. What's the use of a secret society without a little secret, after all?
What are they?
I hope you're finding them amusing to fight. I don't want you to get bored. You know, I do believe that you might survive this after all. How wonderfully unexpected. You do handle yourself rather well. My suspicions about your true nature would seem to be correct. And now, that is no way to treat my guests. Such magnificent beasts! The strength, the power, the cute snouts.
It's reassuring to see they can feel pain.
That's it, my hirsute guests. Dig in! Dig in! How does it feel to be torn apart by bourgeois ballerines?
This is the last party I take you to. Look out!
Well, I must say, you've made me out to be a somewhat poor host. Rather rude of you to dispose of all my guests.
Now it's your turn, Reaver.
But how? There's no way.
Oh, my dear girl, why not stop all this bickering? The three of us could go up to my quarters and have a private party.
Do you have any idea who this is? It's Logan's sister, the princess.
The king's sister, a bona fide hero. Well, I wouldn't dream of coming between siblings. Well, that's not strictly true. There was that time. Anyway, best of luck with this whole revolution lark. Perhaps we'll meet again one day. Tatty bye.
Bloody coward.
Would someone mind getting us out of here now?
I never thought I'd side with royal blood, but you're nothing like your brother. The Bowerstone resistance will follow you without question. So long as you promise to change things when you take the throne. Poverty, children forced to work, people living in fear. You have to make it stop.
promise.
All right then. We should get back. We've got a revolution to plan.
You have the support of Bowerstone and its underground resistance, but you still have much to do before you can take Albion's throne.
Commence shortly.
What's going on?
All citizens gather at the castle for the king's message. The speech will commence shortly.
This is never good.
You should find out what it's about. I'd come with you, but there's a reason we stay underground. We'll see you at the base when it's over, all right?
As you can see, your promise...
Sorry, I was trying to... Sometimes my eyes don't focus enough to make sure that it's... Yeah. So if we wait a little bit longer, we can come and buy this one.
most about people. They die.
Make your way to the castle for the king's speech.
This game is so stupid sometimes. I thought that was your end at first.
I'll be able to start up that trading empire I've always wanted.
Is it this place that I was wanting to buy?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think so. It's too much. I'm gonna sell stuff real quick.
Hold on, can I trick it first? I was gonna say
I know the prices are high, but I'm just reflecting the time.
What's all this speech talk about? I'll buy everything.
Why do you need to do it first?
Because if I do, then that's gonna have you give me your stuff.
You enjoy being a landlord?
It doesn't.
Wait, go back.
Melee weapons of all sizes.
Go back to what you were on.
We have a shortage of some goods. Come back if you have anything else to sell.
Business has
Happy
never
to be
been
of
better.
service.
I can hardly believe it.
Always happy to buy your unwanted
Give your
items.
nose a friend. Get a moustache.
That's a fine item. We're low on stock, so I'll give you a bit extra for certain items. Thank you for your custom.
Is it this place? Just got more.
That's still stuff.
In just a second.
Welcome.
Oh, it was this place.
Oh yeah.
To the sanctuary.
Have you heard about the massive sale? I'm gonna check it out later.
It's saving, sorry. to hold it, but
Your head's coming off, and soon.
Yes, traitors walk amongst us. Traitors plot to end us. Traitors would have you believe their cause is noble. They wear many masks. They may look like your friends. They may even look like your most loyal servants. This is the face of a traitor.
Swift.
Major Swift, a respected member of the army and sworn servant of the kingdom, has plotted against us all. He was apprehended attempting to turn loyal soldiers against us, and is thus charged with espionage, treason, and conspiracy. Yet there are still others darkening our land with their betrayal. We shall hunt these traitors down, wherever they may be, and they shall suffer the same fate as Major Swift, the fate of all enemies of the crown.
He has to be stopped. No matter what it takes, he has to be... Come on, we need to tell the others.
Jeff. Oh, sorry, bub. Just hit him in the face with my butt. Alright. What are we doing? What happened?
They killed Major Smith.
Come back whenever you want. Romantic presents, friendly presents. We have them all.
Where are we supposed to go now?
I don't know, I can't even find you.
I'm just following the...
It's not giving me a trail today.
At all?
Yeah.
Bowerstone Industrial is where we're going, so I'll just fast travel.
Hello.
Find the key? No.
Better times. I always came to
opinion about her.
Should probably change. At least take off like my mask.
I only wish my maiden could be as I need a left-handed spanner.
What do you have now?
Any other business to attend to? I hope everything is in order. Some things never go out of fashion. Well, I think that may have, but it looks comfortable. Your arsenal contains new weapons. Pistols sacrifice accuracy for speed, but can still pack a significant wallop.
You're rather pretty.
Ben told us what happened. Swift was a good friend. He died like a true soldier.
A true soldier? Let's not pretend there was anything noble about the way he died. He was tortured, humiliated, and murdered.
And he didn't give Logan anything, or we'd be dead now. I called that noble.
It was just a matter of time before Logan did this. Before he decided to hunt us down. We have to fight back.
We're still not ready, though. We need more allies, and thanks to Swift's efforts, we know exactly where to look.
Before he was executed, the Major managed to send us a message.
A soldier still loyal to the old guard brought it to me, at great risk to his life.
What does it say?
Well, this is Swifty we're talking about, so it's rather straightforward. You will find allies in Aurora.
I still don't understand how anyone there could help us. Aurora is a dead land. There's nothing there.
Or at least, that's what we've been told. It's still the only lead we have, anyway.
Can we get on with the plan? I have an overwhelming urge to shoot someone.
First thing, we'll need a ship. You and Ben will get hold of one, while Paige and I make sure the rest of the fleet doesn't follow.
You'll need to go via the back alleys, and they'll be crawling with soldiers.
Not a problem. I know my way around the place. I'll meet you at the back of the sewers. We're gonna show Logan just what traitors can do.
Go on. My men are putting together the materials we'll need. It should be quite a display.
Aurora is a distant place. It could be a while before we return. If there's things you need to do, now's the time.
You know, Swift taught me almost everything I know about being a soldier. Let's show these bastards how it's done.
This thing is so stupid sometimes.
We need to get to the far end of the dock, so probably best not to shoot until we have to. Come on. Leave the talking to me. I have an idea.
God, can you walk any slower?
Stop. Only Royal Guard allowed.
Oh, I know, but can I just say, wow, you look so stylish, you know, with the helmets and everything, and me and my friend were wondering if we could join you, because, I mean, you just make us ordinary soldiers feel so inadequate.
Leave.
Oh, come on. Don't you have any leaflets or application forms we could take with us? If we could just get inside and get your autographs. We are huge fans.
Leave, or we will be forced to terminate you.
See? Even their vocabulary is stylish. Okay, I admit it. I didn't really have an idea.
The dog's a man killer. Watch out!
Be careful with those barrels. They're full of gunpowder.
You think you've won, but this is nothing! You will never beat the king!
Another bunch of tossers coming up. Careful with those barrels, they're full of gunpowder.
I'm no hobble. Fine defense work, soldier.
Let's get out of here. The docks are just round the corner. bastards occupied. Come on, the way to the ship should be clear. Walter, what kept you?
We have to hurry. They're going to be following us after all.
What about Paige?
She's staying behind. Someone needs to organize things here. Now, come on.
So bright.
Ben! Ben! Ben!
Now I know where.
Ben!
Why can't we skip it?
Are you all right?
Yes. Ben's not here.
No. Looks like we didn't all make it. I only hope... Well, maybe he washed up somewhere else. I'm sure that's it. Anyway, the only way forward seems to be through a rather ominous cave. Before we go any further, I'd just like to say one thing. Balls! So this is what Aurora looks like then. I was hoping it'd be a little less cavey. Hello? Sounds like the dog's found something. Well, you never know. It might be a luxury inn. Oh, bats. He found bats. Good work, boy. Bats are exactly what we needed right now. What do you think happened to Ben? He's a strong swimmer. Probably reached a sandy beach somewhere. Palm trees, beautiful women, coconut cocktails. Jammy bastard. What the hopping hops is that? It must be protecting something. Like the way out, most likely.
I just gotta get dressed. I'm not gonna like dress up or anything. So.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
Just plan on
We
putting
haven't
my
got
hair
this
up
far,
and
haven't
look
got
like
this many
Diana.
people behind us to end up dying in some forsaken, far-off hole in the ground.
What do you think? Maybe 20 minutes till noon.
Well, wherever we are, we're not the only ones who got stuck in this damn place. Not the most encouraging sight in the world, is it? Still, they might have something useful on them.
We can walk over there.
Why don't you check the second lot over there?
I found something. A note. It speaks to us still. Darkness incarnate.
My juices ship.
We know now we can never escape it.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Hey, I've got something too. One of these poor sods left a journal. Most of the pages have disintegrated, but well, you can still see plenty of weird symbols. It's mostly gobbledygook anyway. I mean, listen to this nonsense. Luminous spirits of the sands impart daybreak and gleam under a quiet moon. What's that supposed to mean? Look at that. Can you believe I did that?
Thought something was coming.
Ooh. It does look somewhat dark, though. Oh, maybe going down isn't such a good idea.
No, it's a good idea. Let's get this. I'm sure it's not done yet.
You know how I said it looked somewhat dark? Well, I'd like to amend that statement. We're looking into utter, total, complete darkness. Oh, what have you got there, boy? Ah, you little genius. Good boy. Oh, no, that's better. So what do you think this place is?
I have no idea.
Temple of some sort?
What is that one game?
What could
that we
anyone
played
possibly
where that
worship
thing
in here?
Talk to us.
No, we're not going any further this way. Looks like a bridge. Is that the mechanism to raise it on the other side? Isn't that handy? One of us will have to get across to use it.
Isn't that handy?
There must be some other way to get there. Here we go. You should be able to make it to the other side from here. Okay, be careful now. That thing's probably pretty stiff, and we don't want to make any more noise than we have to. Yes, and quiet as stealthy mice, the adventurers forged on ahead. I know I have a tendency to be slightly paranoid, but did that sound like something friendly to you? where have we seen that before? Stand back. Walter the Scholar will deal with this. With an increasing sense of trepidation at visiting. Luminous spirits of the sands, inhale the restless gloaming. Oh, there you go. What can I say? I have a knack for gibberish. Do you ever get the feeling somebody's playing games with us?
All the time.
Let's just be thankful and get through this place as quickly as we can.
Oh, this is where he dies. Huh?
The light you bring will die. The light inside you will die. All that you are will die.
Oh, this isn't good.
The children are here to play. The towers the birds blossom, planting flowers on their side.
More of those things. Just hold it together.
So slow.
Just grab it. See if I can make it run.
You can grab him.
Wait. I think we must be close to an exit. There's a cold breeze. Can you feel it? There's that sound again. It's almost like... No! Not the light, not the bloody light! Come on, work. These things are all around us. Come on, come on, come on! You hear me? You hear me? We have to get out of here. As long as we have fire, we'll be all right. We'll have...
We are coming. We will devour your kingdom. There will be darkness. The children command it.
Gone. The bastard's dead and gone. Right, and we're getting out of here.
It's not good. I hate this part.
I'm sorry. I lost my head back there, I know. I've never liked dark caves, but this... It's as if someone took my worst nightmare and made it real. But it's gone now. It's gone! And we're going to be fine.
We're not gonna be fine.
Looks like the only way is down. Good evening. You all right down there?
Yes. It isn't far down.
Right, here I come then. 3, 2, 1.
Water!
You let him die. You let us take him. But you're glad, are you not? You wished him. You wished him. A great wave of darkness will cover your land. It will come for you. Who would sit on the throne out? But you too wish for the Black Void. You tire of your travels, your burdens, the cries of the helpless, the cries of your dead. You too will be stopped. We have waited centuries for you. You see now the future that awaits you. All those people you want to save, the people you want to control, they will shrivel as your friend has. have bodies now. Bodies can tear you asunder. You are a fragile thing. You and your kind dissolve so easily. The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us. And all that is fresh and light shall die. I can't see. That thing. It blinded me. I can't see.
It's okay, Walter. I'm here.
We have to get out. Quickly. It's still out there. We need to leave. You can hear it too, can't you? It is there. I'm not mad. I can't see anything. Take me to the light, please. It's still out there. We need to leave.
What time do you think we should quit?
Like you said. About 22.
Are we
I
out?
mean, I wouldn't think since
Did we get away?
Yes. We're safe now.
What can you see?
Put on a headband.
A desert.
I can feel the heat of the sand. But whatever that thing did to me, it's like it sucked all the light from inside me. I still can't see anything. Just don't let go.
Careful. The steps up ahead.
But you're already going out.
All right. Okay.
Half the time I'm not even holding his hand going up the steps.
I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can go. Are there no signs of civilization?
There's something in the distance. It looks like an enormous statue.
How far?
It's going to take us a few hours.
No, stop. I can't do this.
Of course you can. Come on.
I'm too weak. You have to leave me. Listen to me. I can't see. I can barely stand. I won't just slow you down. I'll get you killed. You have to go on without me. Don't worry. I've no use. You can't save me. I'm dead weight now.
Stop talking like that. We're going to make it through this.
Oh, will you listen to me? You have to leave me behind. That thing left you weak too. Don't you think I can tell? What you have to do is too important to risk for an old wreck like me. Listen, you have to go on without me.
I'm not leaving you behind, Walter. Can't do this without you.
Of course you can. You're a hero.
Which is why I'm not leaving you. I won't leave you here.
You have to. I can't. I can't.
Walter.
It's all right. It's all going to be all right.
I'll come back for you. I promise. I'll get help.
You'll do me proud. I know you'll do me proud.
Walter.
Where are you? I can't see. I need help. Please.
You abandoned your friend to die.
Help
He's calling for you, while the children spread out his heart to the skies.
I can't take this right now.
This world is ours. We will smother every light, every last breath, from every last try to run away, but you are made of sand. You are falling apart between our fingers.
I have to find out just how ready you are. Come on.
He would have done anything for you, Now he screams alone. He curses you. Not even in death will he. Your strength is ebbing. We can feel it.
My brigade had been pinned down by the enemy, until there was just me and 2 other men left. We retreated into a cave, but they never came after us. They just blew the entrance, sealed us in. We spent 3 days in that cave. No light. No food.
Are you blind? Are you blind yet?
Die in the dark.
The light in your eyes offends us. Let it go out. There's nothing left. You're gone. All gone.
She's still alive. The other can't be far away.
Taking a nap in the sun? Typical royalty. You had me worried there for a while.
Walter?
Don't worry, we'll find him. You just sit tight, Princess.
Stop it. Vivek.
Can you help me?
The young one will be fine. She is strong. We need to tend to the older one at once.
Hang in there, Walter.
You should allow us to skip whatever we want us to skip. We've already done all this shit. We know what happens.
Boy.
You are awake. Good. My name is Kaelin, and you are in the city of Aurora. I have much to tell you.
Walter? How is he?
He is fortunate to be alive, but we have seen his condition before. We may be able to help him.
Is there another of my friends here? I thought I saw in the desert.
A devilishly handsome soldier by the name of Ben Finn? Not dead yet, my friend.
Please, come with me.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through. It's so good to see you. When I was fished out of the local port and Walter and you weren't there, well, I thought it was all over. Then I realised I was being an arse, and I worked my charms to get a search party out for you. Not that Kaelin here needed much persuading.
We are accustomed to misfortune. Now it is time you saw our city.
Welcome to Aurora, the city of nightmares.
The Crawler did this. The being you fought in the desert caves. It appeared 5 years ago, bringing darkness and death. The few of us who still live have known nothing but fear since. We never know when it will come. And we cannot hope to defeat the creature and its spawn without an army. Even with someone like you by our side, Ben Finn speaks most highly of you. But you are not the first savior to come here. Please.
Please stop.
Walk down to our streets. See for yourself. Then we may talk more.
Go ahead. I've seen enough already. I'll check up on...
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not. Last night, the crawler descended upon Aurora again. We believed ourselves to be ready.
You are the one who survived the desert
I
night.
will try
Yes.
to honor
We have
you
not had much
always.
fortune with outsiders.
I will do as
But
you
as you
taught
can
me.
see,
I will carry
fortune
myself
deserted us
with
long
strength
ago.
You
You
gave
have
me,
come to a cursed
and I will
land.
try
What are you
to
doing
lead
here?
our people as you led them.
Everybody else seems to be hiding.
You
I am
stood
honoring
against
the
the
dead.
darkness and were an
My wife
example
and my
to
child.
us all.
And
Your
I stand
courage
here because
lives
I do
on
not
in
fear
the
joining
hearts
them.
of
I'm
every
sorry.
Auroran.
You may read their
I
memorials
hope
if
I
you
will
wish.
not disappoint you.
There are many elsewhere.
Your ever-loving
On statues, doorways,
Kaelin.
wherever a memory will allow itself to live on. My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life. I am thankful only that you knew little of the horror that has taken over our city since then. Reyna and Balen, you are in my thoughts always. I will be with you again soon.
I hear its voice still calling me. The crawler and the darkness it brings took my parents, my 2 brothers and their wives. Yet it never takes me. It delights in taunting me with their memory. It calls me a coward. But no more. I have decided to go into the desert at next dawn. I will slay the crawler, or be at...
I will try to honor you always, Father. I will do as you taught me. I will carry myself with the strength you gave me, and I will try to lead our people as you led them. You stood against the darkness and were an example to us all. Your courage lives on in the hearts of every Auroran. I hope I will not disappoint you. Your ever-loving daughter. Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the King of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived, thanks to our care. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and save us from the crawler. We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did nothing.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
We're getting close, Eric.
Jeez.
We're not gonna have enough money, are we? Huh?
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Oh, I like this spell. I kind of want to go to Fire and Blade.
That's what I was gonna use.
That's a good combination.
on mine.
Okay. Alright.
Huh?
Sorry.
It's okay. It just started doing it. Earlier it was fine. I just didn't want to.
How is he? Is he gonna make it?
I do not know. The darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
But he's...
Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for, and I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready. You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on, it's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle.
Should we go sell all of our stuff too?
You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
Time between after we get back and before we have to have all that money.
Tell me to board the ship. Wait, okay.
The promise you made to Kaelin is now on the wall with the others.
What was I gonna do?
Change your spells.
Yeah.
The Sanctuary shop. New weapons have been added to your collection.
New weapons. Why is it being so slow?
No, you might have to back out and go back in. I had to.
Excellent choice of gauntlet. An excellent combination of gauntlets. Any other business to attend to?
I think I'm good.
Huh?
I think I'm good. How'd you get a gun?
Huh?
How'd you get a gun?
I bought one when we were in town one time.
Is it way better?
Not way better.
Wish I could see your guns and film.
It's a 40, but it upgrades for doing certain things. We kill a few more men that I gain health whenever I kill things or hit things with my gun.
So the speed run has turned into like 9 hours so far.
Yeah, not much of a speed run, more of a quick run, not.
I don't know if you can do a speed run with all of the cutscenes and stuff.
True.
Well, and we have to buy places to actually win the game.
Oh, really?
You have to have money.
You can go back on all your promises.
Alright, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well, now you're just picking holes.
Give it up, boy. What I want to know is what my men need to do.
That's for the future queen to decide.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you look at the map, We can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke, and the fire, and the glory. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the east.
Which leaves the center to us. Less chance of getting lost.
Then we're agreed.
Are you sure you're up to this, Walter?
Oh, don't worry about me. I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet when I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
Our people are getting torn to shreds out.
Ah, hello.
They need our help.
We need to take care of that mortar.
We've already lost one ship. Caelin's good first. Come on.
Right. It's time you led from the front. We'll follow every step of the way. Ready? Your go!
Harry, you fool! Ship should be able to move in closer now. Don't give it time to cast those spells. Like that move, Sardi and faithful.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
I'd like to come round to your house for tea. And then I'll have your mum.
Don't you know how to block?
Can't we have a moment's rest?
I've been shooting since I was 5. Another gate. I don't think Kaylin's going to be able to blow this one up.
I thought people were supposed to open doors for
Look,
queens,
it's
not the other way around.
That girl knows how to handle herself. Come on, we're not far from the castle now. We'll meet up with her there.
Shut up there.
There's more of them!
There's no way we're getting past that barrier.
Please, we're in a freeze! Haven't you noticed all the houses on the door? You just need to penetrate. Breaking and entering the house.
Right you are.
Come on, Paige, where are you? Hey! Oh, about bloody time!
My men are taking care of the East Barracks, but I couldn't leave you out here alone.
That was around the rules.
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates!
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing things up.
Ha ha! Did you see that, Boulder? That the whole city bowed to our thunder.
Hang on. How did you get to the other side in the first place?
dwellers have their ways, my boy. Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Kalin's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in there. Hope the crown fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
Doesn't matter, Max, because I know it's not done. It's only been on there for a couple hours. It usually takes about 3.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Logan. You can beg for your life then.
Am I going to jail or what?
All hail the Queen of Albion! There she is, the Queen of Albion. You've made it, just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a new personal aide. Someone who can keep you organized. Let me introduce you to...
Hobson. Hobson's the name, Your Majesty. May I say what an extraordinary honor it is to serve you. I have a vast wealth of experience, I assure you, though I have yet to experience vast wealth. That, Your Majesty, is an example of the sense of humor which will no doubt make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments. I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
Surprise me up to pee.
Can I
Max.
How the rabble see you is of great importance. Be sure to conduct yourself like a proper monarch, which I'm sure you will, of course.
I want to see the cat one. Is Miho. The purple Miho, probably. Yeah, that. That one. I like it.
I worked for your brother, but I pride myself on being absolutely impartial. Huh? I also worked briefly for Riva, and for a rich charity worker, so you see how versatile my loyalties can be.
Is my arm? Wait. Aw. I want to see the bunny. Bunny.
Alright.
Stop.
Stay.
You just hold on to me.
Why?
We're gonna take the money.
Where?
Word?
Also, are we about to go to Walmart? I thought you said we were going to get food.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
I thought you said we were going to get food.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death, children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate, but his betrayal condemned many of my people to death. He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our mother's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
If this is true, if it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
Do I pardon him or do I execute him?
The people await your verdict.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of them.
What?
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reached.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know. Only with a hero wearing the crown do we stand a chance of survival.
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead.
You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you're willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need,
But you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced. And be the hero that can stand against it.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start. But you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it.
Chicken races.
Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
To Philip.
Yes.
This is it, Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth.
I think it's a little money.
Has he used it all?
It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling.
I have an idea.
It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty?
My idea was to take all the money out of the treasury, buy all of the places, so that we can start receiving money, and then whatever we receive, we can put back into the treasury.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's not a bad idea.
So do we want to keep it, or do we want to raise it?
Taxes are just a concept, a word, an abstraction. Now, piles of luscious gold, that's something you can touch. But it is you who must decide.
I'm saying. Okay. Okay. I'm the one with the king on top.
Need 8.9 million to save everybody.
So raise it. We're not going to be very liked, but we've got to save everybody. So raise.
Of course, lowering taxes will please the people. Very well, Your Majesty. Ah, an arousing sight, is it not? Breathe in that gilded air. Our tax collectors have not wasted any time carrying out your wishes. Certainly some people will starve to death, but it's a small price to pay for the security of our land. If you carry on being this decisive, the treasury will soon be overflowing. Perhaps you could even take a little of the money for yourself. Wink, wink. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
What? Okay. That's right, right?
Yes.
Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
I think we can keep all these other promises.
You think so?
I think so.
As long as we go in and buy all the...
I cannot.
did buy everything here. Stuff for me, please, and buy stuff. So it takes less time. Like anything that's yellow for sure, repair it. Not gonna worry about all that right now. Do we need to buy this? Will this give us money? We will not be able to sell it. Probably skip on that. God. Our money went quick. Didn't it?
Yep. I did buy one of those pawnbrokers.
I'm afraid your property was irreparably damaged during the battle.
Now I do.
Should buy them once we improve that area. They'll be worth more.
We may have to, you know?
Yeah.
There. There's still one house there that we can't buy. We haven't bought these yet. These, buy that one.
Don't tempt me, Weaver. I should.
Oh, happy day! Her Majesty the Queen of Albion graces us with her radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth, but my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Oh, that's an original thought. Oh, if you'd like to be known as a pauper monarch, then by all means, listen to her. Reaver Industries will abide by your decision.
We almost have to make it quick.
The youth of this city deserve an education, it's true. All I'm suggesting is that we teach them a trade.
We can't afford to open a school. It's at 0.
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Your Majesty.
No, Max, not right now. It's almost time for me to get ready.
A real live hero owns this place. Don't shop anywhere else. How are you today, madam?
Well,
Or I think we can buy more
You feel cold.
stuff.
Max, why did you get dressed like I said?
Yes, you do.
Where's some of the dryer?
I don't know like what to wear. Are we staying here?
Max.
Be nice.
Are we staying here?
We're going to work.
And
Coming back. But you're not going out with your underwear.
if you could round up those loathsome gnomes that Brian unleashed, you'd really be doing the world a favor.
We want to go to the...
Grandma's somewhere.
Well, we'll do that after we come back.
I thought we were going to bring Grandma somewhere.
Did you want to...
She did just a little bit ago. Max, stop.
Want to buy from a great adventurer? Then shop here!
Please stop.
Ah, it's our
Can I be of
mighty
service, my
queen.
lady?
Hello.
Well met, my lady.
Glad to know kids can
We're owned by a real adventurer. So, you know our goods are good.
You want to save right here?
Any other business to attend to?
Alright guys, we'll be back later. I gotta go to work, and we will try to end this in the next